Most people can relate to this. We all like to people please. And that's a positive instinctive drive that we've had hardwired into us, because if we can serve our community, our tribe, then it will be reciprocated, right? There's safety in numbers. So if you go back to the times when we were running around hunting for prey, living in caves, if you did your role and you performed for your tribe, then the idea is when you're ill and you can't feed yourself, your tribe will provide, protect you and feed you. So that's all wonderful. And it is nice to give is to receive. However, you're married with children, you work full time, you are probably going 100 miles an hour, performing your role 100%, but it's your role, but it isn't you. So what I'm getting to here is when you are performing your duty, and duty is very noble, but it can be an alibi for you actually not working and sitting within your own space and addressing what your needs are. And that's great for a pain aversion self-saboteur. They don't want to sit around too long because they're going to have a lot of uncomfortable questions. So what they do is they defer their gratification to the future, and they get embroiled in the next project, and they're too busy to do anything. And I'm too busy providing for my family. Very noble. But actually, I think your family would appreciate you more if you were less stressed, more happy. And not only that, you could probably provide for them a lot better as well, because you operate from an optimal state. If you remember Maslow's hierarchy of needs, which is a triangle, I'm not going to do that because everybody think I'm a Freemason. On the bottom rung of that strata, you've got your physiological needs. It's like paying a mortgage, paying your bills, putting food on the table. And then when you get to the next level of that, you've got security, right? Most people are just operating on a physiological and a security level. And they're deferring getting their esteem needs met, which is the next strata, because they're too busy concentrating on the security of keeping the job, or the security of making sure that we keep the home, or the security of making sure that we please our spouse and we keep the marriage and the family together. You get me? So what often happens, and especially people pleasers, is they start to feel lazy, soft, weak, guilty, if they start pulling back a bit because they feel like they need some time to go internal and reflect and actually find out what it is they want and what their esteem needs are. Because if they can get that done, then obviously the next stop on the line is going to be self-actualization. And some people will never get there. That's just the way it is. If you start to realize that there's more going on than meets the eye, especially since 2020, and you're starting to question things more, and you've become more aware of how the world's really run, then this will be of interest to you. My name is Michael Dowling-Fleet. I'm a red-pilled certified self-sabotage coach, tech entrepreneur and educator. And I want you to know that most of what you think is not what you think, but instead a program that is running that you never actually installed. So if you need help with procrastination, binge eating, unhealthy habits, could be negative self-talk, or maybe it's weight control, or even limiting beliefs about happiness, relationships and money, it's probably the result of the mind control programming that you've been subjected to all your life, either from the mainstream media or from the tribe that you grew up with. Now, if this sounds like you and you want to explore how it can release you from your mental prison, click on my Calendly link and schedule a free, no obligation introductory screen call now. I'm looking forward to getting to know you. Speak to you soon.